Hello friends, it's Nancy, and we are back for part 4 of my estate sale haul. This is the textile, well mostly it's textiles that I got, and a few other additions. So shall we do the other additions? Look at this cute little thing. It has 8 different bridge tallies, and each one has a dog on it. Like, how cute is this? And then it comes in a little box with this little card divider. It's just adorable. Look at this one. Bridge is so stimulating. Got these bingo cards, and they're a nice color. And that's the sheet, the call sheet that goes with them. This one, it says the premium game. I have no idea. A war of words. Logomachy. I have no idea. It says copyright 1889. McLaughlin Brothers, New York. Anyway, it's a cool box. Oh, here's the rules. It's the best new parlor game ever. And there's other games there too. These are the back of the cards. Aren't they pretty? And then the fronts have these little Victorian images. Lots of different ones. They're cute, cute, cute. I don't know how many cards are in here, but oh, look at that. These are just the sweetest. I got that. Oh, and this empty box, it just has these bits and pieces. I'm wondering if these were part of a game or something. It's just chunks of paper that have been cut up, and then maybe these were little things for bingo. I don't know. I'm not much interested in the box, but I am interested in the label. I like the label. This is some ribbon, 72 yards of this black ribbon. It's rayon and cotton. And then there's this, these chunks of satin. They're all cut up into these, I don't know, 2x6. And then there's one larger hunk here. I don't know what it is, but I'm loath to throw the satin out. It's just a piece of gold paper. It looks gummed. You want to lick it? I don't know what that's for. There's a whole box of these collars. Some of them I've just thrown out. It said collars and cuffs, neck pieces. But some of them I saved. So this one's like a, I don't know what I would call this. Kind of a silky, but the ribbon's interesting, and it's just stitched on there with a few hand stitches, so I could take that off. And it's lined with this light, like almost like handkerchief cotton. So maybe I can use that for something. And there's this little bow tie. A doily. A couple doilies. This one looks like grapes almost. This has some inset, like a woven lace kind of thing. There's a couple chunks of that. This is another collar, and it has this. This is a linen, and it has this lace on it that I thought was neat. So there's some pieces and parts that can be chopped up and used for something cool. Or some vintage eyelet lace. There's quite a lot on there too. This is ripped off of a pillowcase. There's 2 hunks of this, so that'll have to be tidied up. I got a ton of handkerchiefs, but I only brought 2 to show you because they have these adorable little price tags on it. Look at the size of that pin. And it has, I guess I would call those little tulips maybe. And this one, oh, it's not pinned on, it's like clipped on. This one was 39 cents. So I think this would have been a cuff. Look at that, it's been mended here. Piece of crocheted lace. It's been cut from something. It might have been a cuff. Yeah, it's got a button on it. A little pearl button. This one had a tag on it that said, oh, let's take off that tape. Guess I didn't realize it was taped on there. And it said, handle with care, fragile. That's another collar that would have fastened at the front. There's no button or anything. Or maybe it, I don't know. This little thing, it says made in China on it, but it's silk fabric wrapped around cardboard and then glued together. It's a little ornament of some kind. It's not very attractive, but this, I'm thinking this would have been like a jabot maybe. Sort of pinned under your collar at the front, like a little, you know, tie. That's pretty. This is a piece of leather. Will not rust. I cannot part with this. This is too precious. This is a piece of leather. It was stitched in the corners onto something. It has this embossed horse. I don't know what it is or where it came from. Look at this, isn't it cute? So this is a linen towel, and it has the pink flowers on both sides. These ones have houses on them. On linen with this trim on both ends, and it's embroidered on both ends. Can you imagine the hours of work that went into this? There's the other one. This one's smaller. The embroidery is smaller. Interesting. I didn't notice that. Here's a fun doily. I like you. I'll be cutting apart those little motifs for sure. And there's this lovely pale blush pink lace. It's probably 2 yards there, maybe. This dirty piece of velvet ribbon. One end was not too bad, but this end is pretty gross. Another little piece of trim. Oh, this is pinned onto the card. It's almost like a nail. What a weird pin. Whoop. Quite a bit there. I think this is also, is it a cuff or is it a collar? I don't know. But look at the little petals here on this flower. Isn't that sweet? Sweet, 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 sweet. And here's an old piece of a collar. Now that's fragile. And there's this piece of trim. That looks like fun. Just a little piece of this lace. This looks like, this could be a cuff. Because that looks like it might have had a buttonhole here. That's very pretty. This has got a snap there. Oh. Filthy dirty, but the gold one doesn't do much for me, but this delicate little stuff here is nice. Almost looks like Lily of the Valley, doesn't it? And then this one is got some gold in it. So I'm not sure how much is on there, but it looks like quite a bit. I do like it. I might have to dye some of it pink though. All right, let me grab another bunch of stuff. Okay, now we have some sewing notions. This one said $1 for all, and I said, look, it says $1 for all, and the guy says, that's not our price. I love this. It says circa 19, or copyright, sorry, 1927. Smoke to your heart's content. Now, there's going to be garbage in here. Quite literally. Garbage. I'm just brushing the dust out of the bottom of the box so I can put stuff back in here. So there's some old pearl buttons and some vintage buttons. These little balls of thread are interesting. Okay. So maybe they came in this box that says for darning and mending. I don't know. Because that makes sense to me, that it would be for darning and mending. I do have to keep this because it says 8 balls. That's why I'm thinking maybe those balls go there. I need to keep this because it's too precious. Now, this is intriguing. Not this, but these. So they're like a metal bobbin? Does anybody know anything about these? Like there's some here that have thread on them. Just grabbing some scissors. If you know something about this, please tell me. I have been interested in vintage sewing stuff my entire life, but I've never seen bobbins like this. Okay, so maybe you tie the thread on and then wind it somehow? I don't know. Would have been a very old sewing machine, not one that I'm familiar with. And it looks like it's been machine wound, right? What a mystery. And they're not rusty at all. The ends kind of look a little brassy. Sticking that pin in my pin cushion. There's a rusty old pin. Look at this. Imagine it was clear at one time. There's a seashell. I'm not keeping seashell. Somebody brought that home from a holiday. This is some old seam binding and a rusty pin. That I can keep. That's bias tape. I won't keep that. This has some, a little bit of everything on here. Has some green seam binding, some navy blue grosgrain, some navy blue seam binding. Sometimes you have to use pliers to take these rusty pins out. Oh, broke the head right off of it. I'm going to keep the seam binding. But this feels gross. I'll keep the seam binding because I can always use that. And it's very vintage indeed. Put these little balls of thread in there. It's pretty bad shape. Maybe I can resurrect it. We'll see. Well, this is a hexagon for cutting quilt patches. I don't think I need that. Here's another vintage thing. This says quilt patterns on it. 1 white yard per cale, 1/4 yard of different patterns. I don't know. Let's see what's in it. This is emery cloth. Clever thing. Oh, that's cute. It says Alice on it. Cute, cute, cute. Here's some mending yarn. Nice shape. Oh, there's the other part of that darning. Box, the coats and Clark, I think. Look at the jingle bells. Oh my gosh. I don't know what I would do with them, but I can't part with them. Oy. Look at this bead. Looks like it's screwed into something. Some needles. The very best English needles, I'll have you know. It's just a piece of cardboard, piece of elastic. Oh, look how short this is. As compared to the other rusty. I have no idea what this is. That's a needle for a sewing machine. There's another jingle bell, but it's been smashed. Okay. Oh my word. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What are these? I've never seen anything like that. Oh my goodness. Look at these pins. And they've got this ribbon holding it together. That is incredible. Look at the little brown ribbon. Okay, help me out here, girls. What are these? Some are shorter, and these ones have like a cap like a mushroom, and the shorter ones are more round. I don't know. Maybe I'll find something better to put those in. Okay, next. Aww. It's too bad it was cut. I mean, it's still nice, but look at this. Somebody made a collage. It says Happy Easter Day, but it's got a piece of postcard. This. Oh my goodness. That is so cool. These are milliners needles. Wow. That's cool. Oh. This is some bias tape. I'm not going to use that. This was, I think it was probably a needle book, but not so much anymore. There's a little glassine envelope. I'm on the fence. Oh, here. The belt pin book. Okay. So these little round ones are here. Okay, and then the bigger ones. Well, that is interesting. I've never seen belt pins before. Have you? The Ideal Dental Cream. Price 25 cents. Enough for 85 brushings. Okay, so this is a free sample. I'm thinking you'd pay 25 cents for this much? No, it's a free sample. Okay, that is very cool. More mending wool. Oh, it has all these little pins in here. Aw, look at the little kids. What are these? Spring tongue gauge pins. I have no idea. It says it's for printing press, a printing press. Interesting. That has nothing to do with sewing, I don't think. Here's the other half of that sewing. Have to keep this metal piece. You know it's old when the leather just, and this was silk, that's just gone. Oh, it has these little clippy things. Okay, okay. Here's a needle book. Hardened in oil. I love the back. Copyrighted by J.T. Rosenheimer. 1895. Wow. Oh, look at these. Here's another needle book. These are leather. It says genuine leather. That's very interesting. Here's another glassine envelope. Aww. Aww. I like the big snaps, but it's too bad they got cut. I'm going to keep them because I like the snaps themselves. Oh, look at these. Another needle card. These are so interesting. Little flower shapes. More pearls. There's the matchbook. This looks like a little apron for a doll. Might have to take that trim off though. Just might have to. It's just bias tape. Another glassine envelope. This says soap leaves, 10 soap leaves. So you would peel off one and wet it to wash your hands. Got a little tear on it. Remove one leaf, place in the palm of the hand, add a little water, and use as ordinary soap. 1892. So that's not old. It stinks. It stinks. So let's throw it out. It's just paper. These are all glassine envelopes with prices on them. This says window markers. Okay, so this is to when you take off your screens or your storm windows, you can, oh, they're filthy. You can put the numbers so that they match up. That's interesting. I've never seen that. Woo! There's some oldies in there. Oh. Some in here that are too ugly to bear. What's this? Oh, the medal. St. Anne. St. Anne de Beaupré. The ones that are covered in fabric, I'm just tossing. They're just gross. Oh, look at this one. Cute, cute, cute. got John Lennon on it. Here's a little leather something or other. Oh, another needle book. Oh, that's so sad. I wish it was in better shape. I'm gonna have to use these needles though. They are too good to... Oh no, those are rusty. Sometimes the needles in these old books are so good. Look at the purple satin. Or silk, I mean, silk. The Little Bible. Has little pictures in it. There's another needle book. This one's in good shape. Nice. Another little apron from... Oh, it's a hat from a doll. That's gross. I don't know what this is. It says the Dresden China Blonde should use white Pompeian beauty powder with the light tone of Pompeian bloom. But it's like a piece of acetate or something. This one's got a broken button on it. Oh, well, these ones are... I love this. I might have to do something with this. That might be a Tuesday take out the trash project. Ugh. A little ring. Clearly it's costume jewelry, but oh, it's a baseball player. That's neat. Atlanta Olympics. Oh, look at this pencil sharpener on the little... I don't know. That's neat. I like that. These are milliner's needles as well. I don't think they... Oh, there might be some in there. But I like the little labels. I'll definitely keep those little labels. What's this say? Marion Verne. Williamsville. There's some more of those little pins. Some more little buttons. What's this say? Receipt. Oh, another $125 for another semester. That's cool. And the rest is garbage. There's a couple of rotten rubber bands in there and some more those black-headed pins. Oh, Doug's falling all over himself. These look like they might have been torn from that little Easter card. All right. Well, that is my interesting haul of weird stuff. I hope you thought it was as interesting as I did. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon. And believe me, we still have more haul to go through. Take care. Bye-bye.